I'm Michael Pearl. Welcome to Daily Bible Dose number 3 here. We're in the book of Romans. We're in chapter 1. And we're talking about God showing himself to everyone through the things that are made. So that people, the Bible says, know God through nature. The Bible says, for the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. What he said there was that when you look up at the heavens are speaking to you during the daytime. During the nighttime, knowledge is poured out from the stars above, from the reflection off the water, from the shimmering of the trees. All of that says there's a God of creation, a God of power, a God of love, a God that cares, a God that seeks order, purpose, a God that wants compassion to rule, a God that wants to share his life and his glory with you. That's what nature says. No one can say, I don't know. You know, wherever you go in the world, little tribal people, wherever you find them, they all have an understanding of a God or gods sometimes. But most of them know that behind the gods, there is a creator God. They just feel he's so remote that they have to go through the lesser gods, like, say, Roman Catholicism goes through the lesser gods, through the saints, or through Mary in order to get to God. Won't work that way. You either come. God is available. He's available right now to you, right where you sit. He's available all the time, anytime, everywhere. And so he says here, the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead. People even know through nature that God is eternally powerful and that there's a Godhead, a ruler on high over all things. Because that when they knew God, this is the process that's taken place. When they knew God through nature, not through the Bible, not through a preacher, not through their religion, they glorified him not as God. Now, what God expects you to do when you see him in nature is to glorify him. If you walked into a sculpture's room and here's a magnificent piece of sculpture chiseled out of stone standing there before you, and all the pieces are laying on the floor, and you walked in and the sculptor has not displayed this piece yet, but he's proud of it. It's really a beautiful work. And you walk in with your plumbing, you're going to do some plumbing for him, and he steps back waiting on you to comment, and you say, what's all this stuff on the floor? Oh, that's the pieces off my sculpture. Oh, I see. Where's that plumbing? He's sort of let down. You know why? Because he expected you to see and acknowledge this great work. When he puts that up in a museum, and someone goes to the museum and they walk through and said, what is this stuff? What's all this stuff? Well, this is the great works of art here. They serve drinks or anything? What's going? That's an insult. Insult to the artist. You go to a concert, a musician playing the violin, and you get your phone out. And you look at it. How does that make the musician feel? How does that make the violinist she's put years and years of her life into that. And here you are, social media. God makes creation, makes the aurora, makes the ocean's waves. And you look at it and you pull out your cell phone. You look at it and you say, there's no God. That's insulting to him. That makes you his enemy, makes you the enemy of all that's righteous, makes you unwanted, makes you unuseful, makes you unqualified to be a part of his kingdom in eternity. It turns you into trash. And many people are militant about rejecting God. They're militant about saying there is no God. And they can't plead ignorant because the heavens have declared that glory. You say, well, I don't believe God made it. The Bible said if you say there's no God, you're a fool. When they knew God, they glorified him not as God. God expects you to glorify him. Not because he wants glory. He's not self-consuming glory. He's not heaping glory to himself, not basking in glory. But glory is the natural result of being in the presence of something glorious. It says something about you and about me and what we glory in. If you glory in the things that are glorious, truly, purely, eternally glorious, it says something about your heart. If you glory in things that are transient, passing, then that's called vainglory. It's empty because it'll all pass away. So, worship him. Worship him in spirit and in truth, because that's the way to God. That's the way to heaven. That's the way to eternal bliss. All right, that's been your Daily Bible Manna for today.